Caregiving 10, Lesson 3. Our topic is appetizers and garnishes. Fundamentals of plating. Present a range of appetizers, the art of serving. Appetizers can be more appreciated if presented attractively. Like the saying goes, the eyes eats first. Food presentation is the art of modifying, processing, arranging, or decorating food to enhance its aesthetic appeal. It is also known as food plating, the process of arranging and decorating food to enhance its presentation. Plate presentation is the process of offering the appetizer to guests in a stylish and pleasing manner. Plate presentation requires skill, style, and creativity. Whether you use food presentation, or plate presentation, or plating, it's all the same, as this improves the presentation of a dish and adds value to the dining experience and provides room for a higher markup on your food. But before we start off the lesson, what do you think is the message the artistically cut food sent to the guests? Can you give one word that describes a well-plated food like this? Fundamentals of plating. This lesson will provide you the knowledge, skills, and understanding in presenting range of appetizers. First is the balance. The rule of good menu balance also apply to plating. Select food and garnishes that offer variety and contrast. Plating requires the balancing of multiple elements on a single plate, like colors, shapes, textures, and flavors. Balance in colors. Two or more colors on a plate are usually more interesting than one. Garnish is also important. Balance in shapes. Plan for a variety of shapes and forms. Cutting vegetable into different shapes gives you great flexibility. Balance in texture. Not strictly visual consideration but important in plating in menu planning. Balance in flavor. One of the factors to consider when balancing color, shapes, texture on a plate is the flavor. The next fundamental of plating is the portion size. This is important for presentation as well as for costing. Match portion sizes and plates. Too small plate makes an overcrowded, jumbled, messy appearance. Too large plate makes the portion look skimpy. Balance the portion sizes of the various items on the plate. Apply logical balance of portions. The next fundamental of plating is the arrangement on the plate. When plating, always highlight the key ingredients. Nobody wants to order a steak and find the plate crowded with sides and hiding the beef. Cutting foods. Pay attention to size and its role on the plate. Choosing plates. Selecting the right plate for your meal is the key to attractive presentation. Choose the right plate. One way to conceptualize plating is to think of yourself as an artist, the plate as your canvas, and the food as your medium. Choose the right size plate. Choose your plate wisely by making it big enough to allow your food to stand out, but small enough that your portions don't look too small. Choose a complementary plate color. The color of your plate is also significant. White plates are popular because they create high contrast and provide a neutral background to your colorful creations. Utilize white space by thinking of a rim as your frame and consider using the rule of thirds to highlight your plate's focal points. When applied to cooking, the rule of thirds prescribes placing the focal point of your dish to either the left side or right side of the plate rather than the center. Keep it simple. Select one ingredient to focus on and use space to simplify the presentation. Clutter distracts from the main elements of your dish and might make it confusing to the diners to figure out what to focus on. Rules for garnishing. It should be edible. It should be natural and fresh looking. It should be simple, not elaborate nor overdone. Few small groups of garnishes are more attractive than a continuous decorative scheme. It should be suitable in character, size, and flavor of the food adorned. It should be neatly arranged in a fashion to enhance the food. The color should harmonize with the food being garnished. Certain colors in food are not appetizing. Highly seasoned garnishes are not in good taste. The serving dish should also be considered part of the garnish. When a heavily patterned dish is used, garnishing are not necessary. It should not be expensive but must be interesting. Garnishes should not be used to disguise the deficiencies of the food or the poor quality of the food. It should not be used to cover the burnt portions. The entire setting should be viewed as a whole in selecting the type of garnish. A time to remember. This is Maylene Huliganga. Thank you for watching.